chicken. Why isn't there anything to do today? Oh, I'm really sick and tired of Robloxian High School being so boring. Wait, did you guys hear that? Is that Idea Eagle? What is it, Idea Eagle? Oh, you have an idea? A Trevor Henderson creation? That's a great idea, Idea Eagle. But you know what else is a good idea? Using Star Coca-Lick, so hitting the like button and subscribe button in the next 10 seconds. Oh my goodness. You're running out of time. If you don't do it, you will turn into a fish. Oh my goodness, this is bad. This is real bad. Oh, did you do it? First things first, you need to remove everything you are currently wearing. I don't want to be wearing any of this because I look too handsome. Even now, I look too handsome. Okay, and the next thing you need to do is get yourself this right here, the mini horse. And we're going to come to tuning and start actually playing about with our bodies right now so that we look a certain way. And what I mean by that is literally we're going to make this horse as big as possible. And what I've just done is made my body as big as possible, but my legs and arms as small as possible. Then I just made my legs a little bit longer. It's really, really simple. What I'm gonna do next is change the color of my body to a white gray, probably this color maybe, just like that, and cover my entire body. We don't really need to worry about the arms because we're going to be covering them. But also, we need to change the color of the horse as well. And the way to do that is to come to clothing, tuning, high texture, and just make it the same, similar gray. Next, we need to come to the hat selection and search just like that, and we're going to equip the macaroni head, ladies and gentlemen, just like this. Then come to your head selection and search headless, equip that, come to tuning of the body, and yeah, we're literally just gonna make our head as big as possible, just like that. The next thing we need to do is come to clothing and come to the tuning selection and make this as big as possible, then open this up and make it even bigger. Again, hide the texture and make it a similar gray color. Now I'm gonna come to the body selection and make the upper torso height smaller, just like this, and come to the clothing selection, back to the hat, and now we need to change the tuning of what we have right here. So I'm gonna twist it like this and bring it to the front by doing that. And then just bring it down so it merges in with our horse head. It takes a lot of playing about with, but eventually you will get something like this. Now at this point, we're requiring a lot of fine tuning to try and merge things up together. But as long as you look roughly like this, you're not doing too bad at the moment. Okay, so for the next step, you need to equip another macaroni head. I'm actually going to remove the one I just did and re-equip it so you guys can see how I did that. Come to the hat selection, import the following code like this. Pause the video if you need to, guys, then press equip. Come to the tuning selection by coming to clothing and tuning. Now we just need to make the one we've just equipped as big as possible by opening it up like this. Simply hide the texture then and match it to the color of the other one. Now this is where things get pretty interesting, because what you need to do is play about with it so that it goes to the front of you by doing this. Then simply tilt it a tiny bit with the roll, I believe it is, like this. And now you've got your incredibly long head. Again, it's just a bit of fine tuning to get it perfect, but eventually we will get there. Now at this point, we do need to have some like weird hair coming down, so I'm gonna come to the hair selection and find a really long hairstyle. It's very important that it's long and thin. Maybe something like this. Let's give this a go. We're gonna make it bigger, bring it to the front of our body, and oh, I think this is gonna be perfect. Make it a bit taller by the height, just like that. Now simply bring it down, and then again just change the color of the texture to a dark gray. And what we want to make sure is that it doesn't stick out the side, but it dangles down. So I'm just gonna play about the settings right now to try and get the perfect like that. I mean, there's probably many ways of doing it, but this one is mine. What I'd also recommend for you guys to do is come to the hat selection and search egg, and then equip yourself the most basic egg you can find. You know, something like this. Just play about with it, get it to cover that body up, and just try to do that on both sides. You know, something a bit like that, so it just looks like a muscly thigh on the body, and then just do that on the other side as well. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the only way of making day 17, and obviously what you need to do is have this with its head in the clouds, which is obviously impossible. But if the heads were in the clouds and it looks something like this, We have got day 17. Also, he does need to be giant, but we can't do that in Roblox. Honestly, though, imagine seeing a ginormous day 17 up there in the distance. I would probably freak out and leave the city. But yes, guys, that is going to be it from me today. If you guys did enjoy this video, please do hit the subscribe button. What are you waiting for? As you guys can see, there are 2 videos on the screen right now. This one is, whoa, really scary, and this one is really funny. Again, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.